Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another board game unboxing. This is called Cascadia by Randy Flynn and AEG and Flatout Games, published by them and illustrated by Beth Sobel. It is probably a midweight game. Maybe a filler, I guess you could say it probably is. Maybe a little heavier than a filler. But it's got a nice puzzly aspect to it. And I believe it's the same company that did... Can't find the box right now, but it's Calico, I believe it is. I think it's by the same company that does Calico, the cat game, which we have, which is basically a very puzzly. There it is. It's right underneath, back of here. I can see it. Yeah, it is by AEG and Flatout Games. So we backed that on Kickstarter, and we enjoy that one. This is probably a little more less constrictive type game, a little more freedom to the game, but nonetheless like a semi-puzzly type game. But anyway, without further ado, let's take a look and see what's inside. Let's see what's on the back first. And it says Cascadia is a gorgeous spatial puzzle game for the whole family. Take a journey into the Pacific Northwest as you compete to create the most harmonious ecosystem in Cascadia. Turns are simple. Select a tile token set and place each into your expanding ecosystem. Earn points by fulfilling wildlife goals and creating the largest habitat corridors. With variable scoring goals, each game of Cascadia brings a new spatial puzzle to your table. So yeah, so it's like a spatial puzzle, similar to Calico, but less constricting. What you'll see as we open it up. So it's a game that's from 1 to 4 players. You can play it solo, ages 10 and above, and about 30 to 45 minutes. So about that filler time. Doesn't last too long. But anyway, provides a little bit of enough to basically make you think a little bit. All right. So here we go. Without further ado, let's open it up. We didn't even get it inside the box. So, all right, so nice sturdy box here. And let's see here. No box fart. All right, so let's take a look here. So, all right, so let's take a look here. So again, the box cover is basically the cover of the rulebook is basically the box cover. Okay, so Cascadia, which is a region between British Columbia and looks like Idaho, Oregon, Washington are included in it. So it's got a little bit of Canada and, well, a lot of Canada and the northwest part of the United States. It's a very pretty game. Those are its components there. Very well, good production value. And there's the setup right here. And the gameplay, basically you just set out 4 tiles and group the animal tokens with it. And then a few other things. And basically that's your player board there. It starts off and you're going to be building basically a habitat, kind of, I guess you could say, in the different types of land tile, in Arctic, as well as forest, beach, ocean, that kind of stuff. And you're going to have 5 different goals, which you're going to try to be meeting. These cards are goal cards, which certain animals like tiles a certain way, or certain, other animals around them, kind of thing. So yeah, so you have your turn summary. So those are the 4 options grouped with the. So each one is going to be drawn randomly. Basically the tiles, and then the wildlife tokens, so each one is going to be grouped differently. And there's kind of some examples of what you can and cannot do. How you can group stuff together. And a game of scoring, so pretty simple. 8 pages for the basic rules, and then some other examples of how to score, I guess you could say that in here. Kind of what an example of what somebody's environment might look like at the end of the game. So it's got a little engine building in it too, and there's a solo mode, of course, which I enjoy. Then your scoring cards, what each card does. The bears, elk, salmon, hawks, and foxes. And then you have your achievement thing. I think this is for solo play. You can do achievements. So that's what the solo game is. A bunch, not just beat your own score, but other achievements and stuff you can try to get. So it looks like there's 15 different objectives there, or achievements. And then there you go. And then here are the animals that are in it. So it's grizzly bear, Roosevelt elk, Chinook salmon, red-tailed hawk, red fox, not the actor. Rivers, or comedian, rivers, wetlands, forests, prairies, and mountains. So in all, this is a 16-page rulebook, and there are all the credits right there in the back. So that is pretty much it for what the rulebook. So let's take a look at the tiles. Okay, so very nice tiles. And let's take a look at the thickness here. It's a pretty good thickness. Definitely sturdy. Feels like, trying to think, Suburbia a little bit maybe, as far as the thickness of the tiles go. The collector's edition of Suburbia, something like that. And some other tiles. It reminds me of another tile too of the game. I can't think of what it is though. But got a few tile placement games, but this is always nice to add another. Oh, I was gonna probably Dice Settlers. That's what it's kind of similar to. They're little small tiles, and then these are the pine cones, which I think can be like wild tokens, which you can use to reset things or change things around or that kind of stuff. And then you have your next one here, and then I'll show you the backs of it. So the backs is just pretty much plain, because they're going to be upside down and before they come out in stacks. And then these are really pretty too, the ocean ones. Very nice. So a lot of tiles, which is good. So what I like about this is that you get to choose between 4 sets of tiles and 4 animals instead of the one of the complaints we have against, or a friend of mine and I have against the Calico was that you didn't have enough choice. You only had 3 tiles to choose from at any one time. So this gives you 4, which may sound like just a little bit more, but it does make a difference. Enough that we're probably going to house rule the Calico one to give you a little bit more variety, make it a little less constricting. We'll try it out, see how it works. But anyway, there you go. So there's 5 player boards there. And then here are your tokens. So these are nice wooden meaty tokens. We always love it when there's meaty tokens. So here's your fox, which is nice. Nice thickness for the tokens. Try to show you one of each. Salmon. And then your bears. Of course, you got that brown for bear. That's the salmon. And then your hawk there. I guess eagle or hawk. No, yeah, it's a hawk, definitely. Not an eagle. Did I grab one of each? And there's your elk. And I think that was the last one. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I said the elk. So, yeah, so nice assortment of these. So, good quality there. Nice, really nice bag. It's a nice bag with the logo on it, and one you can fit your hand in fully, which is nice. Not like the Oleon bags, which are too small. And bags for other things, but not as big as the what game was that game? Castel, where you can basically wear it as a hat. But definitely nice bag, nice drawstring, good quality. Nice sewn bag, good quality stuff. And a few bags to put the tokens in, which is good. And then you have your gold cards here, which I'll get out, show you those. So these are kind of like the good quality, like in Chocolate Factory. So bears like to be in groups and surrounded by other animals, it looks like. Depending on how the group size is, that's how many points you get. So the bigger bear group, the better. The elks like pairs, like to be in pairs. And your foxes like to have all kinds of like diversity around them. So it's one of each. Well, more than one. There's like diversity around them. Nearby diversity. And then you have your hawks, which like to be on the edges. And then your salmon, which like to be in groups, like to gather together, kind of like in a river. And then here's some promo cards. These must be the promo cards right here. Yeah, these are the promo ones. So there's another set of them in there. So yeah, so these are the. Oh, here we go. These are the main ones. Oops. Okay. Get these out. Oop. There we go. All right, so there's a lot of these. So the Grizzly Bears, these must be the main ones. So mating pairs. So those were the promo ones, the Kickstarter exclusive ones. Grizzly Bears. So I get mother and cubs. So I guess it depends upon which ones you want to play with. So that's a good variety there. These are the families. So they score in group size of families, big groups. And then the elks, like lines. Yeah. So this is what I remember now from the playthroughs I've watched. So like the lines, formations. So depending upon the formation, you can score those. So herds, any shape. And then the rings. And then your fox, like the nearby animals. For each fox, number of unique adjacent animal types. So depending upon, they have 5 different animal types, they score 5 points. So there you go. And then this is similar type thing nearby. This is for pairs next to them. So some good variety here. These are the backs right here. Nearby related. Dynamic duos. So again, pairs surrounded by pairs of foxes. Red-tailed hawk. This is the one that's solitary, so it means nothing around it. No animals around it, and the tiles around it. And then these are connected, like one tile a piece, but still nothing around them. And then nearby groups. All kinds of different ways for these to score. And here's the salmon. Again, the long run, short run. So long runs can be as high as 7 and above, 25 points. It's a lot. Not that easy to do, though. Salmon, and then family variants. So depending upon, this is kind of a wild thing, it looks like. And there you go, Grizzly Bears. So lots of different intermediate variants. So these are, you can increase the difficulty. So this is the easiest probably, family variant. And then the intermediate, which makes, and then the backs right here. So pretty cool. Not the thickest card stock, but probably won't be able to sleeve these. I don't think I have any sleeves that fit those, but yeah, you don't have to sleeve these. These aren't going to be handled that much. They're just going to be laid out. So there you go. And always nice to have is a scorecard. And it's fairly easy to score from what I can see. Looks like you just score each animal. Then you score your land, land sizes, depending on how big they are. And then how many wild tokens you have, and your final score. So, nice thick pack, double-sided too, which is always good. So, can't complain about that. Whoops. As we move around our thing. Oops. There we go. All right, and that's, look at our insert there. So our insert's just that. So that's pretty much it for us Cascadia. Nice tile laying game, which we look forward to playing. And one of the reasons I'm unboxing it now is because my group definitely wants to play this after we play our main game. So I don't have a ton of these mediums, like filler type games. So we've kind of played through a lot of the ones I do have. So we're looking for something different. So this looks like another winner here, and it actually got rated, I think, a little higher than Calico. So can't wait to try this out. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming with another board game unboxing. So take care and God bless. And you may see us in a different studio because I think we're going to be moving this studio into another room possibly. We shall see. But we'll see. We'll let you know when we get there. So take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.